Currently, we are going through Death's Door. They must have a lot of rock thieves.
Must be.
But I could see why people would want to take them, but don't. Leave them here.
Leave them where they lay.
And now we are actually members of the Bidders Club.
At least for 1 year. Gonna
For
come
1
back
year.
annually and do it though.
Getting ready for the boil over.
The famous Door County fish boil. Well, Deb did it again. Trying to kill me.
Hello and welcome to Chasing RV Sunshine. We are Joel, Deb, and Maya. We are a full-time RV couple who recently retired from law enforcement, downsized, and sold everything. We share our adventures as we learn about RV life and cover RV travels, finances, DIY RV projects, destination reviews, and other RV living details. We hope you join us as we document our adventures, chasing RV sunshine throughout the country and beyond. Hello and welcome to Chasing RV Sunshine. I'm Deb.
I'm Joel.
And on today's RV adventure, we have something exciting planned for all of you. We are heading to
Washington Island in Door County.
We're so excited to be in Door County. We're not only here for a couple of weeks, but we're here with friends. There's 3 other YouTube channels that are here with us, and we can't wait to show you who they are, so stick around.
Looking forward to the adventures.
Currently, we are going through Death's Door. This is a good ferry ride. Even more fun when we get over there and have the adventures on the island.
Currently at the Schoolhouse Beach on Washington Island in Door County. It's known for their special rocks. They're very white and smooth, and they are a part of the local heritage.
Yeah, you're not supposed to take them. There's a $250 fine if you actually take the rocks. They're supposed to stay here. They're something definitely unique to look at, and they kind of are chalky a little bit, but this is definitely kind of cool to see, and I mean, it's very beautiful.
Yep, and the water's super clear, and there's a sign over there that says the rocks are already home, so please don't take them.
They must have a lot of rock thieves.
Must be.
But I could see why people would want to take them, but don't. Leave them here.
Leave them where they lay.
Oh my gosh. Did you see who that is? It's RV America. What are you guys doing out here?
We are.
A friend.
A friend brought us out here today.
We're here looking at the amazing stones.
We learned that from Joel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joel has all the
Joel
fun
has
facts.
told us all about it. Joel is in the know when it comes to Schoolhouse Beach.
I got trapped in the car in the ferry, so I couldn't get out, so I read the whole pamphlet. My entertainment.
Someone said he's smarter than he looks. But
They were wrong.
We are at a
Stave Kirk here in Washington Island, Door County. It's a old church of staves, as they call it, and they also call them Viking churches.
It's very unique looking and almost has like a Gothic theme to it. The dark wood, I think, is what reminds me of Gothic. But I said, obviously, it is an active church too, and their service is held here on Sundays at 8 a.m.
Were you guys here for your bidder shots?
Yes.
Well, here means doing your bidder shot in honor of Tom Nelson, who built this place in 1899. Reportedly, he drank a pint of Angostura bitters a day. Prior to the advent of Prohibition, Tom procured his pharmacist license, which allowed us to legally serve 90 proof medicinal bitters throughout all the years of Prohibition.
to good health and YouTube success.
Woo!
Salute.
This is a valid ID membership into the club, Bidders Club, for 1 year. Get your thumbprint on there. Good to go.
Oh, look who's photobombing us again! That was Scott and Allison from Jarhead and Ginger. They joined us at
Nelson's Hall in Washington Island, Door County, the home of the Bitter Shot.
and now we are actually members of the Bidders Club.
At least for 1 year. Gonna
For
come
1
back
year.
annually and do it though.
I would say overall or whatever, doing the shot of bitters was definitely unique. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that sounds worse than it was.
Yeah. So, but this is definitely something fun to do. So being in Door County, we just had to stop at one of our favorite little markets.
The Sequest Market.
If you didn't see our video on the top 5 things to do in Door County, this is one of them. Totally recommend this. And this time we had to get some apple turnovers, and Joel, of course, had to get his favorite.
Habanero chunk pickles.
Yep.
Good and spicy.
He'll be eating them all by himself, and he'll have them gone in a week.
Our friends that are with us will give them a try, I'm sure.
But definitely this is a place that is a must stop if you're in Door County.
Just finished the Fishcreek Scenic Tour, the Peninsula State Park and other bluffs. It was a great little tour.
It was. We have been hiking and drove around in Peninsula State Park. We gave great information on that, and it was really interesting to see from the boat compared to actually inside the park. And it was very scenic and very pretty. I normally get seasick, and I did take a Dramamine and had a Bloody Mary beforehand, and I did not get sick.
It is about an hour-and-a-half trip, and they talk about all of the various points of interest as you're going along.
Yep. It was $40 a person, and it was an hour and a half, and I would say that it actually was worth it.
I agree. Time to prepare for some flip-flop chicken. First thing you want to remember is spray the flip-flop top liberally with non-stick spray. Otherwise you're going to have a cleanup mess. Fitting them in properly is always the chore. Make sure they're all going to fit so you have as little space between them as possible so the heat doesn't escape. And trying to make sure they're all going to fit. We made her! All 10 pieces. Woohoo! Time to season liberally. So we are using Shake-On barbecue seasoning that we got from Samantha and James from Missouri. We had it on ribs the other night, so decided to try it on chicken. I usually just use Lowry seasoning salt, but we're gonna give this a try. See what the group thinks.
We are going to have a YouTube get-together dinner tonight. It's us and 3 other channels, our Everyday Getaway, RV America, and Jarhead and Ginger's Journey. We've got our Camp Wisconsin shirt on. Thanks to her for sending us that, and we shared one with each of the other channels as well. We can't believe how nice Camp Wisconsin is, and if you want to, head to Instagram and check them out there. Also, if you haven't headed to Wisconsin, make sure you Camp Wisconsin for sure.
Come in the summer, enjoy yourself, and watch out for the mosquitoes.
Yeah, definitely don't come in winter. Winter, it's cold, snowy. They say cold and snowy? Yeah. Definitely summer is great, and Door County is absolutely amazing. We've been having about 70-degree weather. We'd have 1 day of rain, finding our own sunshine while we're here, and having a lot of fun.
Time to finish up the flip-flop chicken.
Lynn from RV America just texted me asking if I have any vanilla, and I do. Vanilla from Mexico. So I'm gonna show you how RVers actually share stuff while out camping. Hi, lady.
Hi,
Here
thank
is
you.
some vanilla.
I needed this, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, and dessert.
The banana?
Yes.
Oh, and dinner is served.
Oh my goodness. Well, here we are today at Cave Point County Park, which is actually located within or right next to Whitefish Dunes State Park here in Door County.
Yeah. A good tip is to come and park at Cave Point, as it is a county park and free to get in if you do not have a state of Wisconsin park pass. And you can hike from Cave Point County Park right into the Sand Dunes State Park on the trails.
Getting ready for about a 3.5 mile hike, I guess. Is that round trip or
That's
in and
round
out?
trip.
Okay.
And he has his own water, and we have a bowl for Maya because she's able to come with. And we have Danny and Lynn from RV America along with their dog Bella and their granddaughter Leah on this hike with us.
It's about 10 o'clock-ish right now, and it's already about 84 degrees and mostly sunny, so it's going to be a warm one.
It is warm, but the views from Cave Point are spectacular, and we have been here before, and we'll leave a link up here to our Door County top 5 things to do in Door County if you haven't seen that, and this is one of them. This is a must-stop if you're in Door County to come and see.
If you have any other great spots to see in Door County, put them in the comments below, please.
We appreciate comments.
Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, and ring that bell so you get notified the next time our video is out. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up as well if you like it.
We'll be back with you after our daunting walk.
Daunting. We're not sure if you're going to be able to hear us with the wind and the waves crashing in the background, but good tip is to actually walk about 2/10 of a mile down, and there's an amazing point and no one's here.
Yeah, it's really crowded right at Cave Point at the main attraction area there. So if you just kind of, as you're facing the water, there's a trail that heads down the shoreline to the right.
Yeah.
Into the state park, and you don't have to travel very far, and there's all kinds of nice pretty points to step off of and take pictures and view the water crashing into the side of the hill.
Yeah, and sometimes you're even walking right on top of a cave. You can see holes and look down and see water right underneath where you're standing.
Yep, it's breathtaking for sure. Well, we made it up to the top of Old Baldy, up here to Bird's Eye View viewing platform. We're currently 93 feet above sea level, and this is the highest point in Whitefish Dunes State Park. Back this way is Lake Michigan. Beautiful view of it. Off in the distance, might be hard for you to see, but from up here it's beautiful.
Well,
We made it.
it was,
Like always, it was not 3.5 miles as promised.
it was 5 miles, but in my defense, it wasn't the trail that we originally planned on doing. We actually added on and saw some amazing sights. We saw it all.
We did. We saw cliffs, beach, dunes, prairies, wetlands.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even a snake
Snake and a deer.
and a deer. But it was a great hike. Enjoyed it. Had a great picnic right here. This is definitely a way to do it, is to park at Cave Point.
Walk down and do the Whitefish Dunes State Park. Again, it's free for in here, and you wander in there and wander around.
Yep. So now we're gonna go back to the RV, clean up, and we're gonna be taking you to a fish boil tonight.
We're going to go to a famous Door County fish boil.
Yay! Getting ready for the boil over.
The famous Door County fish boil. With the boil over with the fuel oil coming up soon.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Boil over!
First fish boil was absolutely excellent. Now we're excited as we're getting dessert. We're getting some Door County cherry pie.
Comes with the fish boil, and now we're gonna have dessert.
Yum! see how good the pie is. Well,
Pretty good.
standing right in front of the map of where we're at.
We are at Peninsula State Park here in Door County.
Yeah, it is one of the more busier state parks. There are 5 state parks in Door County, Wisconsin, and it's one of the only counties that actually have 5 state parks all in it. But we've managed to so far hike 2 other ones during this trip here, and this will be our 3rd one.
Yep, and when we were on the boat ride the other day, the tour, the gentleman said they get 1 million visitors to this park per year, and if you want to stay in the campground, you need to make reservations a year in advance.
And we just found out that all of the sites are 50 feet in length, so there is capability if you have a larger rig to actually stay here as well. But like Joel said, got to make those reservations a year in advance. So you better be a pre-planner if you want to come and stay at Peninsula State Park.
Let's get our hike on. Well, Deb did it again. Trying to kill me. We do have friends with us, Chris and Katrina, from our everyday getaway. So she's trying to kill them too.
Taking us all down.
Tucker, you run back and tell everybody.
I am not trying to kill him. He just accuses me of this all the time. You definitely need to stop and look where you're walking. The rocks are slippery and it is a little bit muddy conditions today. But also #1 tip is make sure you spray down with bug spray because the mosquitoes are out.
Finally, we're down by the water. There's a little bit of a breeze to keep these darn mosquitoes away. I'm hoping by the time I'm done with this trip, I have any blood left.
You're so sweet. They just love you.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't get what that is.
Super cool caves. This hike is amazing. Beautiful views of the lake and caves. Can't beat that. Your poor arms.
They do like you.
You are gonna get the bathroom in Benadryl.
Mosquitoes love you.
Yep. If she didn't try to kill me with the heights, she tried it with the mosquitoes.
We are back at the Eagle Bluff Lighthouse. And the cool thing is on the boat tour we did the other day, we went right by this.
Yep, we could see it from the water. It gives it a little different perspective, but now we're back on the shore side. This lighthouse has been in operation for 154 years.
Up in the lighthouse, there is a
Fresnel lens.
it's apparently a very popular lens that goes into a lot of the lighthouses. That helps obviously the sailors see everything better.
We were explaining there's different numbered Fresnel lenses which kind of tell you how far the light can be seen from the lighthouse. It's dependent on how far the ships will be away from the lighthouse. This one had a pretty good size one. I don't remember the number, but it was built for this situation.
Yep. Got to see where the rocks are at night when you're in a boat. It's a bad thing to hit them.
Yeah, you don't want to be going through death's door without a lighthouse. I guess the hike was a little rough on her.
I guess so. Peninsula State Park was a little wearing on Maya, but we would totally recommend if you're in Door County to check out Peninsula State Park. We do not have a state park pass. It was $10 for us to get in, and an out-of-state license plate, I believe, was 13. It's worth a day trip over here. If you have bicycles, bring them. Lots of trails that you could ride around on them, but the hiking trails are phenomenal. This is our 2nd hike, but this was one of my more favorite hikes that we did. The only downfall on the hike that we did was the mosquitoes today, so make sure you also pack that bug spray and use it a lot of. But otherwise, the fall colors in the park, if you hit it during that time, are absolutely amazing. Definitely a fun state park. Nice area to sit and have lunch with our friends after a gorgeous hike. And now we're just going to head back to the campground and hang out for the evening. We are standing outside of Al Johnson's restaurant here in Sister Bay, waiting for the 8th annual
Roofing of the Goats and Festival.
we donated $10 to get a sticker put out in the middle of the road for the goat drop, where the goats are going to come running down, and you hope that they plop something on your sticker, then you get added into a drawing. But
All the money goes to the local food pantry, so it's a great fundraising event.
it is. We just had a fabulous breakfast inside Al Johnson's prior to coming out here to watch the parade. But we're pretty excited about this. We can't wait for the running of the goats, and they get to go be on the roof for the rest of the summer. Wow, that was definitely something fun to see. I'm glad we stayed and did this.
Definitely something different you won't see every day.
No, but if you are ever and hit this during the roofing of the goats parade, it's definitely something to come see.
For sure.
And we're on the road. We just left our friends. Scott and Allison are heading to the upper peninsula of Michigan, and Lynn and Danny are heading to northern Wisconsin. Katrina and Chris left yesterday, and they were heading towards Minnesota and back out to the Badlands in South Dakota. We wish them all safe travels. We had an amazing adventure here in Door County for 2 weeks with all of them, and can't wait till next time. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring that bell to get notified when our next video is out. And also, don't forget to do that and head over to our friends' channels as well and do the same there. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. We'll see ya on the next one.
It was a great time. I advise it to anyone.
Awesome.
Thanks. While out exploring Door County, we had to stop back at
The Seabiscuit Orchard.
is it Sequest?
Oh, Seabiscuit was the horse.
My dad.
Now I can truly say I live. Now I can truly say I live. Now I can truly say I live with a bitter woman.
Oh! Thanks for coming along on our journey to be chasing RV sunshine. Remember, life is about moments and not things, and you can always create your own sunshine and can find us chasing it in our RV. We'll see you on the next video.